but how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in to tell you what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Ekta, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
Morning, Sonal. Well, on Friday, the markets did end flat. The Nifty ended below 19,800. We had the Nifty Bank as well as the mid-caps, which managed to do better. Well, we did have strong institutional action from the FII, so need to see any kind of one-offs, whereas the DIIs net bought around 134 odd crores. So net institutions were buyers in Friday's trading session. Now, overall, the markets have been consolidating for the past few sessions. There is an absence of major events towards the end of the year.
Okay, all right. Looks like there is some hiccup, but of course we'll connect back to Ekta very soon. Before we talk about the market setup in detail, let's talk about all the stocks and news. Hormaz is joining us now. Hey, Hormaz, good morning.
Morning, Sonal, and plenty of stocks actually since it was a long weekend, so we have almost 3.5 days of action to cover. So I'll start off with Maruti Suzuki, and it has announced that it will hike prices across all models starting January 2024, and it has cited higher commodity prices and inflation behind as the reasons for this price hike. Paytm will be the stock to watch out for in today's session after Berkshire Hathaway. It was disclosed on Friday evening that Berkshire Hathaway has exited after selling its remaining 2.6% stake. They sold that stake with a nearly 800 crore loss. They had invested around 2,200 crore rupees in September of 2018, and they sold that remaining stake of 2.6% for 1,369 crores. Fortis Healthcare, they have decided to divest their entire 62.7% stake in Fortis Malar to MGM Healthcare, and that deal will be done for a cash consideration of 128 crore rupees. And they said that there are some unresolved legacy issues that constrained further investment in that hospital. So News and Software is the other one. They have approved a bonus issue of 1:1, and January 12, 2024 will be the record date for that bonus issue. PB Fintech, they have decided to invest 350 crore rupees in their wholly owned subsidiary Policy Bazaar, and that they'll do in one or more tranches across FY24 and 25. CE Infosystems, we also know that as MapMyIndia, they have approved raising 500 crore rupees through a QIP issue. We'll also keep an eye out for Raymond, where Chairman and MD Gautam Singhania wrote to the board members and to the employees as well. And he said that we remain steadfast to create shareholder value and protect the interest of employees, customers, and other stakeholders as well. And lastly, Bandhan Bank will be the one to watch out for as well, where they have reappointed Chandrasekhar Ghosh as MD and CEO for a period of 3 years. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Hormaz, for all those details. In fact, we have Ekta back with us. Ekta, go ahead. What is the market setup looking like today?
Well, like I mentioned, the markets have been consolidating for the past few sessions. There has been an absence of major events as well as an extended weekend, but the momentum might pick up because we have a lot of macro data such as GDP data from the US and India this week. US markets, it was a quiet close. Maybe there is a pause in terms of equities. Asia is a little quiet on the quieter side right now as well, and the GIFT Nifty is indicating a bit of a flattish start. Now watch for data today. US home prices from the September Red Book, US consumer confidence data for the month of November. We have foreign ministers meeting in Brussels over the 28th and 29th of this month, and back home the RBI banks are meeting with the FM. The FinMin RBI officials will be meeting banks as well as payment aggregators on discussing cyber fraud. So these are a couple of things to watch out for. Over the week, expiry, US GDP, India Q2 GDP, India core data for October. So a lot of macro events which are coming up, and that might determine the course for the next couple of trading sessions.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Ekta and Hormaz, for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. Time for a short break now. When we return, market regulator SEBI held its board meeting on Saturday. We'll get to the highlights on the other side. Stay tuned for that.